Welcome children to the video lectures of Social Science Standard 9. Today we are going to start chapter number 18, Wildlife. Today we'll study about the wildlife that is available into India. Now India has a diversified and relief climate. Diversified means that is variant, that is having a variety of different type of climate and relief features. Similarly, diversity is seen here in wildlife also. You can see here there is a lot of diversity, there is variation into the wildlife also. In the entire world, about 15 lakh species of wildlife are recorded. See how much? 15 lakh different kind of species are recorded till now, and more have been yet to be discovered. Out of that, about 81,251 species are found in India. So that is a great number that is found into India. That includes all the animals that are found into India which are living into wildlife. This includes, see, this number that is 81,000 includes reptiles, mammals, fishes and other insects. So all the things. Wildlife doesn't only mean leopards and lions and tigers. It includes all the reptiles, all the mammals, fishes and other insects also. Explorations continue to identify other animals. See, there are explorations continuing to identify the other animals also in different forests. India is at 6th position. Remember the number. India is at 6th position among the countries rich in biodiversity. So India is at 6th position in the biodiversity list. India has less forest cover. We have already studied in the previous chapters that India has just 23 percentage of forest cover. Okay, that is very below. As per the forest policy, that should be 33 percentage forest cover, but India is just having 23%. Compared to that, it has wildlife diversity is noticeable. Okay, in spite of having 23%, wildlife which is available into India is more. We'll study about zoo. Now you all might have gone to zoo. Okay, zoo that and the geographic regions of India. Natural vegetation regions have been devised on the basis of the characteristics. We have already studied about this natural vegetation region. Okay, in India there are 5 types of natural vegetation regions, and they have been devised, they have been demarcated, they have been divided on the basis of the characteristics. Similarly, a spatial distribution, okay, there is a distribution can be made of the animals also. The wildlife of India is divided into 9 zones. See, there are 9 zones. Remember this data. 9 zones are there according to the similarities in their characteristics and their existence in any region. These are as follow. Okay, let us see which 9 zones are there into detail. First, the Himalaya. Okay, those animals which are found into Himalayas are included into Himalayan zone. Then the Ladakh and the dry cold areas. In Ladakh at the same time dry cold area. Third is forest cover in lower Himalayas. Okay, forest cover into lower Himalayas. Right. Then fourth is highlands without forest cover in upper areas. Highlands but without forest cover. The forest is not available there. Next is forest plains. Then for desert of Rajasthan. Seventh is peninsula plateau, sea coast and Nilgiri hills. So these are the 9 categories into which the wildlife of India is divided. Okay, you need to remember that they are important. Biodiversity is studied according to the zoo. Okay, this zoo or geographical region. These are known as the zoo or the geographical regions of India. How many are there? They are 9. Now let us see about the diversified wildlife of India. How much diversity or how much variation can be seen into the wildlife of India. The vast alluvial plains of rivers, peninsula plateaus, mountain regions, swampy areas, sea coast, dense river forest, deciduous forest, coniferous forest in Himalaya and other regions form a vast background for habitat of wildlife in India. This needs to be understood. And due to such kind of high variation into different kind of geographical regions, we know that India is a very vast country, the sixth largest country, right? So as per that, there are variations into geographical areas. There are alluvial plains, there are peninsular plateaus, there are swampy areas, sea coast, and due to that, the wildlife which are found into that places is also different from each other. The animals seen are Asian elements in peninsular rainforest. Okay, you will find Asian elephants. There are types of elephants into here. One-horned rhinos. Okay, in swampy of Brahmaputra river, one-horned rhinos are found into India. Rhinos are basically of two kinds: two-horned rhinos and one-horned rhinos. So one-horned rhinos are found into India, in basically into Assam. Then snow leopards are found in higher Himalayas. Snow leopards are types of leopards. They are type of cat basically, right? And they are found into higher Himalayas. Wild goats, which are again found into Himalayas, and musk deer. Okay, in Gujarat it is known as Kasturi. Okay, in Jammu and Kashmir. Then wild buffalo or Indian bison is also found into plains of it. River tigers into Central Asia. See, wild buffalo and tigers are found into Central Asia and West Bengal. Gudkhars, that is wild ass, is found into Little Run of Kutch. Okay, they are type of asses and they are found into Kutch. And flamingos in the waterlogged Greater Run. Okay, flamingos are found into the Greater Run. Presence of Great Indian Bustard, that is a type of bird, in the grassland is noted again. Okay, it was almost extinct, but now it have been discovered again. In the waterlogged area, migratory birds from cold region come down in great numbers. You might have visited Nal Sarovar and some part of other areas. So in those areas, the birds from colder region come down in great numbers. This includes Siberian cranes, pelicans, Tibetan duck, kunj, karkara. These are some of the birds that come from other countries. Flying squirrels are seen in the dense forest of Western Ghat. They are type of squirrels. Okay, they jump from one tree to other tree, and they have flaps in between two legs, and which they can glide actually in the air. Nicobar dove is a rare bird seen in Nicobar Island. So Nicobar dove is also one of the dove that is seen there. Rare species of corals, you might have seen this, are seen into Gulf of Kutch and Lakshadweep Island. Actually, Lakshadweep Island is formed due to coral. Along with mammals and many type of birds, notice should be taken of king cobra. King cobra is one of the most poisonous snakes found in the world. Snakes, okay. Then python is type of a snake. Iguana, okay. Iguana means a type of a lizard, right, are also found into India. Along sea coast and other water bodies, various kind of fishes are found. Sea snakes are found, dolphins, shark, okay, dungeons, that is sea cows, octopus, whales are also found at certain places. So this all forms the diversity of the animals that are found into India. Beside forest, animals like fox, wolf, nilgai, deer, mongoose, rabbit, wild hog, okay, that is wild pig, okay, hedgehog are seen in agricultural areas. So these are some of the animals that are also found near the habitats of man. Many birds such as nightingale, parrot, peacock, weaver bird, chibri, pilak, vulture, kabar, dhol bagla, etc. are seen roaming in this area. So these are also found near the human habitat. Now let us know about it. Okay, crane is the largest bird seen in India. Remember this, crane is the largest bird seen into India. Okay, full sangno is the smallest bird seen into India. Okay, bird wing is the largest butterfly seen into South India, and Cirrus jewel is the smallest butterfly seen. So here the largest and the smallest butterflies and birds are given. Okay. Now let us see about the wildlife and the need to conserve. Why we need to conserve the wildlife? While going through the past, it becomes evident that there is a danger to the existence of wildlife. See, there is a danger to the existence of wildlife. Since last few decades, before 100 years, thousands of tigers, see, were seen in India. There are a lot of tigers found into India. As for the figures of 2014 given by the Forest and Environment Ministry, the figure is just 2226. So this is a very bad thing. Before just 100 years, there were thousands of tigers roaming around in India. Okay, but now the numbers is just into thousands, and that is a very bad thing for us. Now why this is in thousands? Because lot of tigers have been hunted out, they have been poached actually by the Britishers and the kings of India for the hobby of hunting. Okay, a lot of you might have visited museums and palaces into Rajasthan and different kind of places where you will see the skin of the tiger and lion, then the faces of skin tiger and lion stuffed, okay, and decorated as a mark of honor for their hunting. So they have been just hunted down, and now just 2000, around about 2000 are left. Tiger have grown in numbers, which is evident, but now due to the strategies of the government, the number is growing, which is evident from the imprints of their food taken during the few years. This is a good sign. Vultures are on the verge of becoming extinct due to eating the meat which is become polluted by diclofen's drug used to treat for the sick milk cattle. Now vultures, why vultures only? There are other birds also which are becoming extinct, but vultures are very important for the ecology. Vultures are actually scavengers. They are the scavengers. What they eat is dead animals, right? So they are actually the cleaners of the environment. And what happens is when they eat the meat of a animal or a cow or a buffalo, which is diclofenac, again, which is a type of a drug which is used. Drug means medicine which is used into milk animal. Okay, so due to that drug, the vultures are getting sick and they die, and due to that, the population of vulture is getting very low. Leopards seen in the forest in the beginning of 12th century have become extinct in India. So leopards are not found into India now, which were seen into India now are extinct. Once Asiatic lions of Gir were seen even up to Middle East. See, Asiatic lion. Now there are only two places where lions are found into natural habitat. One is Africa, one is India, and in that also Gir. But previously Asiatic lions were found into Gir at various places, but now they are only limited to a small area in Gujarat, Gir. Now restricted to Gir forest only. With due steps taken for protection, now their number have grown to 520. That they also are still less than 1000. 523 are there. Once cranes are type of birds, were seen in large numbers in Gujarat, but now their numbers is reduced. Okay. Wildlife is an inseparable part of living organisms. See, you can see this. Wildlife is an inseparable part of living organism, but the decrease in the number somewhere and for so many years reduce the quality of environment. But due to all this thing, okay, the quality of the environment is also degrading, which is a matter of concern. It is a matter of concern. Sham Garud. See, Sham Garud, that is a type of eagle. A resident of mountain forest in Gujarat is now rarely seen. You can see, which was previously seen at various places, is now seen very less. Chiltaro, seen in the forest of Vijayanagar Taluka, is rarely seen. So you can see that a lot of birds are becoming extinct due to the habits of human being. Okay, it is obvious that endless human greed and the run for progress have made environment imbalance, and due to the imbalance of the environment, the wildlife is getting suffered. which would bring adverse result. Still there is time. If proper action is not taken, the next generation would see the life of only in picture. Okay, if you do not take proper steps, then there are all chances that the next generation, okay, say after 30 to 40 years, the generation which will come, the children which will be born, will only see wildlife into picture and real wildlife won't be available. We'll keep till here into this video lecture.